Welcome back to Omnifactory. Okay, I did a few things off camera between episodes. I put up these feral flare lanterns. They're great at just filling up the whole space with light so it never gets dark for me again. And the other thing I did, a tree farm. Alright, let me show you how this works. Alright, this is made with the farming station. Inside the farming station there's an axe, a hoe, the seeds that you're planting, and energy, and over here water. And it automatically harvests the ingredients and puts them here in this inventory. So right there is that drawer controller slave that I told you about, and it's connected to this line of drawers where I store saplings, wood, rubber, the two tools, and I've also got canola and canola seeds in here as well. And then on the ground I pipe wood from the drawer down to the ground, and I'm making sticks with it. And then over here I've got a cobble gen. It takes the sticks and the cobble and makes hoes over here and axes over here. Those tools just get sent back up to these two drawers right here, just so I can have a little bit of on stock in the system. And then as the farming station needs a new tool, it'll just pull it out of the drawer controller. So here attached on the side is an energy conduit and ender fluid conduit, as this thing needs water. The water is just simply in here on a fluid interface. It just comes from my ME system. Then on the drawer system I have the main controller right here, and it's hooked up to a storage bus which connects back to my main system over there. Now I have nearly infinite rubber, 45,000 in about 3 or 4 hours of setup. Perfect. And lastly, I've got 2 more field quadrants that I can plant if I needed to. I really don't know what else I would need. More canola maybe, I don't know yet, but I have that option if I want to. And lastly, with the storage bus attaching to that controller, I can see the rubber and the rubber wood and saplings and so on here in my AE2 system. Alright, next on the agenda, grains of infinity. I only have 33, half a stack here. I need to make more, and I'm not going to do the flint and steel method. I'm going to automate this with the vat. Right there, 1 vat coming up. Okay, I'm only going to need to run this for a little while, so I'm not going to set up a permanent infrastructure. I do need to attach it to conduits. I'm going to just snake it in here crazy like that. And put in one of the capacitors I found in a building there. That should start bringing in power. Perfect. And now I need water and the items. Steal some water from here, like that. Extract on blue, and then insert on blue. Alright, now I got the water, and now let's put a crate. Let's put it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Potatoes and sugar. Extract. Insert. Alright, it's working. Looks like I just gotta let it run for a little while. I'm gonna put a tank on the a drum over here and just like that, and let's see if I can extract on brown and insert the hooch over here on brown. Great. Make sure that works for a cycle. Yep, it's working. Alright, I'm going to let it run long enough to use up most of these mats and check on it later. I'm also going to need 2 ender chests to get the grains back from the bedrock to the surface, and a vacuum chest. Let's see, 1 vacuum chest. Done. But now I am brewing hooch. Let me just get all I need is one bucket. Let me grab a bucket real quick. I've got a convenient open bedrock space here at the site of my former iron mine. Whoa. Okay, I put a bucket of firewater here right at the center, and then on the one block above I got the vacuum hopper and then a item conduit pushing into an ender chest set to all white. And now this is picking up a grain every 20 seconds or so. Okay, we'll just stick it here on the back of my system. One interface, one chest, and item conduit linking the two. Right, extract and insert, and we should have, yep, that popping in there. So let's see if it actually works. Grains. 41, great. We know it's working. Now I don't have to worry about the grains of affinity overflowing my storage units. This is going to be very slow. But I do have a little bit of storage problem. I've got my 1Ks almost completely full and my 4Ks were over half full. So I went ahead and made a 10 16K drives and put them over here. That'll about 4x my current storage. Okay, I don't need any of this stuff for anything else. I'm just going to tear it down and put it in storage. Okay, lastly, I'm going to go ahead and set up this Canola Press. It's over here in the mid-game tab right here. But I just want to go ahead and get that started banking up so that when we need it for the glycerol, we won't be waiting for the canola, because it is a slow process. Okay, 16 Inori crystals. Perfect. To these redstone thingies. Okay, I just got 6 of them crafted now. I'm waiting for some wires to finish up the rest of them, but let's get it set up with 6 and make it flexible so we can add in the rest. Okay, a little side detour. I needed more power cables, and instead of building more of these vibrant cables, I went ahead and crafted up enough in-steel energy conduits to wire my whole base. Replacing the existing cable is just a matter of right-clicking on the existing cable with the new cable, and you're done. No way to mass do a whole chain, but we'll just go through here and get them all done. Now this is primarily one of the reasons I did all my wiring in the basement, so I can get to it all in one central place without having to look around and behind and underneath machines. So let me just wire all this up again and I'll be right back. This should do it here. Deep mob learning. There. Is that powered? Powered up? Great. Alright, that's replaced all my conduits. Okay, so thinking about the base layout, I think I'm going to store my canola stuff here in this back corner here, behind the oven and the multi-smelter. So let's make 2 stacks 16 high. Okay, I got 2 stacks of 8 canola presses. I ran item conduit, fluid conduit, and energy conduit up the middle, connecting them all. So items, the canola is always going to insert on brown, and the fluid is always going to extract on brown. Okay, an item conduit right here in the front for it to come in, and a fluid conduit over here for it to go out. And a couple more pipes there at the front. There. Here underneath, I just need to wire up these 2 systems. Let's see. Glass to there. Glass to there, and then power there. Oh, I almost forgot. Use the conduit probe to copy these settings for each one. Like so. I don't have to go and touch each one. There, I think that's all. We'll see in a second. Copy it there and there. Now I should just have to reverse that like that, and then reverse this one. It's one brown like that. Alright, now let's see if it works. So drop a stack of canola in there. I should probably turn this on to round robin. There we go. It looks like it's working. Am I getting the fluid over here? Canola oil, perfect. I don't want this to run unbounded, so we just need to put a level emitter on here. Let's see, so we put it like so, and then connect it up like this and this, and in here put in the canola oil. I don't know, set it to 200 buckets, invert it, and invert there. Now it should active with signal. Perfect. There, that's a pretty simple build. Now I've got a lot more to do with canola. Over here, canola, biodiesel, epichlorine, epoxy, and epoxy boards. I'm not going to worry about that right now though. Done. Alright, that's just going to about wrap up this episode. I've got Grains of Infinity automated over 2 stacks here. I've upgraded all my power cables to the in-steel energy conduit. I got a tree farm working and canola farm, and I also got my canola presses making my canola oil. Alright, join me next time as we go into the micro miners.